So those who are already studied about what is effect of change of temperature, that is what melting, and what is the cause of melting, and what is the significance or importance of melting. So those who not studied, you have to study, and once if you have understand that, then we are going to study in our today's class, that is what boiling, and as well as what is the cause of boiling, and then significance of boiling point. And after that, we are going to teach today's the most important thing, that is what latent heat of fusion and the latent heat of vaporization. I think only Mr. Sanjay already know about these terms. They're familiar about with terms latent
No,
heat of
sir.
fusion and latent heat of vaporization. Class 8, I think few of you studied. Is it yes, guys? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
So that is what. So all of
Sir,
you
we
keep
do,
heading.
sir.
Yeah. So all of you keep heading. So today's class we are going to study the second type of process due to the effect of temperature. So that is only we used to call as what we used to call everyone boiling. Understand? So we know that melting. What do you mean by melting, Mr. Kishore? What do you mean by melting? You understand? Melting means what? Converting. Melting means what, guys? By heating, converting from solid state to
Already
everybody
into liquid.
liquid state. Understand? So same way, boiling means all of you remember the change of liquid state into what state? Everybody, change of
Liquid into
liquid
solid.
state
Liquid
into
into
gaseous
gas.
state or vapor state on heating. On heating at a fixed temperature or any temperature.
Any
Any
temperature.
temperature.
No, boiling will take place at what? Every substance is having a what temperature? Fixed
Fixed
temperature.
temperature, sir.
Understanding? So that is what? Melting also fixed temperature. For example, water. What is the melting point of water? We studied. 0. Sodium 97. Sulfur 119. Iron 1535. At a fixed temperature or any temperature? Everybody. At a fixed temperature. Same way. Boiling also will take place for every substance at fixed temperature. LMA clear? Understood everybody? All of you?
Sir.
So, if the melting is taking place at a particular point, that point is called as something. We already studied, I have taught you. What is that point called as? Everybody? The process of converting solid to liquid is called as melting. At particular temperature it will take place. That point we used to call something, which is
Melting point.
melting
Point.
point. Understand, Shivani? That is what. I think where is Mr. Lingesh? Mr. Kishore called to Lingesh. Who else is missing? Prince and one more is missing. Who is that? I want to know. That is what. Okay. Understand, Mr. Sam? What is boiling means? Boiling means what? Converting of liquid state into vapor state or gaseous state on heating at a fixed temperature is called boiling. Understand? So write it. Boiling. The change of liquid state. The change of liquid state from where to where, guys? Liquid state into vapor or gaseous state. Gaseous state. And you tell me, is it a now like a slow process or rapid process? Evaporation is a slow process and continuous process, but boiling is a what? Everybody? Yes, please. Boiling is a what, guys? Respond, Ram.
Sir,
I
sir,
already told
boil
you.
just
Remember, all of
converts a
you.
liquid
All of you remember, first thing, evaporation is also converting from liquid state to gaseous state. But it is takes place at all the temperatures and it is extremely slow process. But boiling is a what? We are providing the temperature manually. So we are continuously heating fastly. So that what will happen? It will be rapid process or it's a slow process. Everyone? It is the
rapid.
rapid process. Okay. So the change of liquid state into vapor or gaseous state on gaseous state rapidly on heating. Rapidly on heating at a fixed temperature. Fixed temperature is called what is to call Shivani, who is to known as boiling. Clear, everybody? That is what you have to remember. So, can you give me what is the example for this boiling in your daily life, your home, for example, if you want to say, Mr. Nivedan, Gokul Raj, any one of you. Sangamitrai, what is the example if you want to give? For example, I'll ask you, give an example of boiling. So, what example you can make, guys? Yes?
Milk.
Milk not. Let me take water. So if you take, how many of you know kettle, electric kettle, terima? You might be all experienced in your daily life. Kettle. Have you checked it, everybody? Kettle. If you
So
just
we can fill
1
all the
minute,
recipes.
1 minute just sufficient. The water will boil like anything. Yes or no, guys? And you forgot off the switch after like 2-3 minutes, entire water will evaporate. Yes or no? Of course, even in the milk also. Yes or no, guys? All of you. So that is the example of understanding boiling. Okay, so take some water. Example, take some water in a kettle and put it over a stove if it is a stove one, or if you on the electric one, if you on the electric switch. So that's all. So on the electric switch, what will happen? Within fraction of seconds, the entire water will evaporate. Yes or no? Of course, cooked food is not a boiling amount. Cooked food is also, it will take very slow, but you have to take particularly boiling of water. Is it clear? Clear, understand, Amma? All of you? Yes, please. So now
Yes,
you can
sir.
see why I am saying cooked food is also, it will take more time because it has to be boiled slowly only. Have you checked it? Once the entire variety, once the entire dish will be properly cooked, then only the water content will be slowly decreases. Have you checked it, all of you? But if you take the kettle, of course, that is also boiling only, but it is compared to kettle evaporation, that boiling will be little low. Is it okay, guys? All of you? And you can see, as soon as if you put the water in the kettle, after some time, immediately you can notice something. Like a fumes are coming out of the kettle. Have you seen, everybody? Please respond, guys. So that is only we used to called as what? Steam. That steam only comes out from the kettle. That steam is a what actually? It is the water vapor or a gas, water gas, which is coming out from the kettle. So that is the reason, as soon as you can see, or else your mother is cooking a rice. Suddenly you go and open the lid. You can see that the hot fumes are coming up. Is it right or wrong? Do you all experience it or not? Everybody?
Yes.
Yes. So that is the example of what? Boiling of water. So boiling process is a rapid process which will takes place at only at a fixed temperature. So converting liquid state into what state, guys? Converting liquid state into gaseous state.
Gaseous
Clear,
state.
everybody? So that is what you have to remember it. Okay. So write it. So now at a fixed temperature where you can notice it, the boiling is taking place. That point only, what point we is to call? All of you. Who is to called as
Boiling point.
Okay, so write it. Definition. By the time somebody is constant, another parameter. Who is that? Agalya? Some other parameter is constant. I want to know that. Anyone can tell. Other parameter which is constant. All of you? Teriyada? Only two can change the state of matter. Who can change the state of matter, guys?
So the temperature.
Ah, who can change the state of matter? Everybody?
Temperature.
Temperature and pressure. Now we are talking about temperature. Then who is remains?
Pressure.
Pressure. But what pressure? Atmospheric pressure. Understand? Atmospheric pressure. What is the value of atmospheric pressure? Everybody, others.
10 power 5.
5 pascals. R which is equals to how many ATMs?
1 ATM.
ATM.
Write it. The temperature at which the temperature at which vapor pressure becomes equal, the temperature at which vapor pressure becomes equal to the which pressure? Everybody? equal to the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure is known as, what is the point we used to call as? The temperature is known as, everybody? Boiling point. Is it okay, all of you? So that is what you have to remember. So or else I can say, this is, I will explain you, all of you observe. How many of you understand this statement? See that boiling points means the temperature at which vapor pressure becomes equals to the atmospheric pressure is known as boiling point. So let us understand, for example, what is the boiling point of water? Everybody knows. Boiling point of water. What is the boiling point of water, everyone? Please respond, Ra. Boiling
100
point of
degrees
water is how much?
100 degrees Celsius.
At how many pressures, Ra? Nivedan? At 1 atmospheric pressure. Understanding? So means, suppose I am having a container of water. All of you observe, I am having a container of water. I'm keep on heating actually. So if I'm keep on heating it, the pressure of the, we know that continuously the kinetic energy of the particles is increases. Is it right or wrong, everybody? Kinetic energy of the particles increases or decreases? Agalya? Yes, please. The kinetic energy of the particles. Heating means kinetic energy increases or decreases, guys?
Increases.
Increases. So definitely the pressure also will keep on changes. Now, at a certain temperature, I increase it to suppose now 30 degrees, increase to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Like that, when it will comes to 100 degrees Celsius, by this time, the water vapor, whatever it is present, the vapor pressure, which is equals to atmospheric pressure. So when the pressure of a vapor becomes atmospheric pressure, then only the evaporation will start. That is what converting into gaseous state. So that is what we used to call as always at the temperature at which the pressure of a gas will be equals to the pressure of a atmosphere. That is what is the called, what we used to call, everybody? Boiling point. So if you say now what the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius means at this 100 degrees Celsius, the pressure of vapor and atmospheric pressure both are equal or different, everybody? Both are equal. That is what you have to remember it. Or else, let us see that. Sir, I don't want this definition. Any other definition, you can write it. Right. The temperature. Yes, Mari.
Sir, how sir? It's different now, sir. 100 degrees Celsius, but the pressure is 180 m now, sir.
That is what I am saying. The water is keep on heating, Mari, at particular temperature. For example, 30 degrees temperature, the water vapor will be some other pressure. The water is having some other pressure. 40 degrees, some other pressure. 50 degrees, some other pressure. So as soon as the water will reaches to the 100 degrees Celsius, the pressure of that water will be equals to the atmospheric pressure. Then only the evaporation starts. That is only converting into gaseous state. Understand, Mari?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is what we used to call as boiling point. But it is not constant for every substance. Different substance, different boiling point. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is what you have to remember it. Okay, guys, everybody clear? So or else another definition, right? Right. The temperature at which any substance, the temperature at which any substance starts boiling. What do you mean by starts boiling? Everybody, converting gas, liquid state into, everybody, liquid state into gaseous state. Is it okay, guys? Please respond. Starts boiling means a point or particular temperature where liquid will be converting into what state, guys? Respond, Ra. Gaseous state.
Yes.
So that is what we used to call as boiling point. So what is the boiling point of water, everybody? Boiling point of water, BP. So BP of water is how much, guys? 100 degrees Celsius. Means in the sense of, what do you mean by that? At this temperature, the vapor pressure of water becomes equals to the what? Atmospheric pressure. So that the temperature, you can see, the temperature is keep on increases from 30, 40, 50, 100. Finally, it reaches to 100 degrees Celsius. As soon as the temperature reaches to the 100 degrees Celsius, then till 100 degrees Celsius, what is the state of water? Everybody. Now I have started heating from 30 degrees. 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 90, 99, 99.9 degrees Celsius. Till 100 degrees Celsius, what is the state of water? Everybody.
Liquid.
Liquid state. Understanding? So means particles are keep on gaining some energy. What is that? Everybody. Particles
Kinetic
keep on
energy.
gaining one energy. What is that energy?
Kinetic
Kinetic energy. Now, as soon as the temperature reaches to 100 degrees Celsius, then what will happen, Nivedan? The liquid state will be converting into what? Gaseous state. Understanding? So that is what we used to say, water vapor. So that is the reason at this 100 degrees Celsius, what will be happening? The pressure of water vapor is equals to what, guys? Everybody? Yes, please. Vapor pressure.
Equal to
Yeah,
the
vapor pressure of
the
water.
atmospheric pressure.
Vapor pressure of water, which is equals to what? Everybody?
Atmosphere.
Atmospheric pressure. So that it will changes from liquid state to it will
Solid.
change from liquid state to what state, guys?
Gaseous.
Gaseous.
Gaseous state. That is what you have to remember. Understood? Everybody clear? Any doubt? Anybody can ask me. Please respond, guys. Now,
Sir, can you please complete the definition, sir?
yeah, what definition, Mari? The temperature at which any substance starts boiling means at a particular temperature where liquid will be converting into gaseous. That is only called as boiling. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now you tell me, I will give you certain liquids. Let me take water, let me take alcohol, let me take benzene, let me take petrol, let me take ethanoic acid. Now you tell me, these all the substances is having same boiling point or different boiling point? Everybody?
Different boiling.
Different boiling point.
Different boiling point. What is the reason behind different boiling point? Same thing.
It has different force of attraction. in it.
Yes, that is what is needed. So different force of attraction between the particles. So that will cause us different boiling points. Is it okay, guys? Now understand everybody like solids. Yes or no? All of you?
Yes, sir.
So that is what you have to remember. Now, I will explain you some other words too here. All of you remember. So the different liquids having different boiling points. Understand? Because the particles have different forces of what? Everybody. Different forces of what?
Force of attraction.
Forces of
Of
attraction. Different forces of attraction. Now, I will introduce you one more thing. That is what? The solutions who can soluble in water. All of you remember? Solution can soluble in where, guys? Soluble in water, which we used to call as polar liquids. What we used to call? Everybody?
Polar liquid.
Polar liquids. And the solutions which cannot be dissolved in water, non-soluble in water, they are called as non-polar liquids. What we used to call? Everybody? Non-polar liquids. And remember, non-polar liquids having lower boiling points compared to the polar liquids. Do you all understand, everybody? Polar liquids. Example of polar liquids is water. Non-polar liquids, they are having non-polar liquids means you can take like benzene. Benzene theriyuma, everybody? You can take benzene or alcohol and all. So they all are called as non-polar liquids. You can take benzene, you can take carbon tetrachloride. These all are everything example of non-polar substances. Okay, everybody. So polar substances means who can soluble in water, who does not soluble in water, non-polar liquids. So whose boiling point is more? Everybody. Polar or non-polar substances? Boiling point of polar substances. I will write here. Polar liquids, PL, is greater than boiling point of non-polar liquids. Okay, understood, Sanjay? Kishore? Clear? All of you?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is what. So let us see what is the cause of boiling. So what is the cause of boiling? Everyone knows. What is the cause of boiling? When a liquid is heating, something is increasing. What is increasing?
Kinetic energy.
Yes.
Kinetic energy.
Cause of boiling. Okay. So write it. So now during all of you remember on one more interesting thing and very important thing I want to speak. So I will explain that one during the latent heat of fusion and as well as latent heat of vaporization. So observe everybody, temperature remains constant during boiling. Okay, temperature remains constant. So what is that? I will say you remains constant during melting also and as well as what? Everybody. And as well as, please respond, during the boiling also. So let me explain that. Okay, we'll explain after the cause of boiling. So first of all, you remember this statement. Temperature remains constant during melting and as well as what? Another process. Everybody? During melting and? Yes, please. Boiling. Okay, so please make it. Any doubt, anybody can ask me. Clear, guys? All of you? Now I'll explain that statement. You remember that. Okay. So all of you keep hitting cause of boiling. So cause of boiling, what will happen, guys? Whenever we are heating a liquid, something is increases. What is increases, Mr. Kishore? Heating a solid also, heating a liquid also. Something is increases. Whenever heat, what is increasing, guys? The kinetic energy of the particles increases. So kinetic energy increases. They will come closer or they will go far each other. Everybody. Yes. The kinetic energy of the particles increases. Of the particles of liquid increases so that they are moving fastly or slowly. Everybody. Yes, please. And these liquids, what will happen, guys? The particles will move faster or slower? They are moving. Particles will start moving what, guys? Moving faster. Understanding? So, whenever they will attain the boiling point. So, for example, let me take water. So, I'm heating the water now. All of you consider. So, whenever now my room temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. Now, I am started heating it. Now, if you notice it, all of you, as soon as if I am started heating, now temperature become 35. So, particles will increase as the kinetic energy or not? Everybody? Yes or no? Yeah. So I'm increasing the temperature 35 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, and 90 to 100. So till 100 degrees Celsius, the kinetic energies keep on increasing, keep on increasing, keep on increasing, increasing. So as soon as if you take water, as soon as the temperature reaches to how many degrees Celsius? Everybody, how many degrees Celsius? 100 degrees
100 degrees
Celsius.
Celsius.
Already they're getting what? Sufficient energy. Is it yes or no? Everybody, all of you? Already the particles will acquire the sufficient energy to overcome the bond between them. So that's all. So they attain the sufficient energy. At what point? Everybody, at what point, guys? At boiling point. Understanding? At boiling point, they already will attain the sufficient energy to break the bond. What bond, guys? To break something. What is that? To break and
Force of
yeah,
attraction.
to overcome the force of attraction between the particles. So as soon as the force will breaks, what will happen? They will attain the force of attraction between the gas particles, like which is equals to the gas particles. So they will overcome the force of attraction, which will holds them, and they will get separating into individual particles, look like a gas particles. Do you understanding, everybody? So as soon as they will reach us to the boiling point, what will happen? Anybody can tell me? Be smart enough and tell me. As soon as the liquid will reach us to the boiling point, they will attain the sufficient energy. So the force of attraction between the at that time at boiling point, the force of attraction between the particles, force of attraction of liquid particles is equals to what? Force of attraction between what particles?
Force of attraction between gas
Yeah.
particles.
Force of attraction of gas particles. Both are equal. Yes or no, Nivedan? Right or wrong? So that is why the liquid particles will converting into what particles? Everybody? Yes, please. Gas particles. All of you understood or not? Mr. Kishore, Sangamitrai, Agalya. So at the boiling point, the force of attraction between the liquid particles and the gaseous particles is same. That is what you have to remember. Is it okay, guys? Any doubt? Let me know. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So,
Please make it. Okay. So that is the cause of boiling. What is the cause of boiling? The kinetic energy of the particles is keep on increasing at the time when the temperature reaches to boiling point. So already the particles will attain what? Maximum efficient or sufficient energy to overcome the what, guys? Sufficient energy to overcome what?
force of attraction.
Force of attraction between the particles. So that immediately what will happen? Everybody? Yes, please.
It will break
Immediately the state of liquid will changes into what? State of
gaseous state.
gaseous state. So that's all. So please write it. Any doubt you can ask me. Completed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So next, right. Next, significance of boiling point. Do you all understand what is the cause? All of you? Yes, all. Right. Next, significance of again same points will come. Significance again. So significance of boiling point. So can you tell me what is the significance of melting point? You have studied 2 points. Anybody can tell?
Sir, to know the strength of force of attraction, to check
Yeah.
the purity, can identify the nature of matter.
Yeah. So that is what. Here also same thing again. So to know the kind of force of attraction, either suppose if they are having more boiling point, so force of attraction is strong or less, everybody? Force of attraction is strong or more? Strong force of attraction. If they're having a less boiling point, so then what? Weak force of attraction or strong force of attraction? Everybody?
Weak force of
Weak
attraction.
force of attraction. Okay. So that is what. So first significance is to know the kind of force of attraction. So you can directly remember boiling point is greater, force of attraction is what? Less or more? Greater the boiling point, force of attraction is what? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Force of attraction is less, more or less? Force of attraction is higher. Is it okay, guys? Everybody? If boiling point is lesser, then force of attraction is also what? Yes, please. Force of attraction is also low. Is it okay, guys? Clear? So to know the boiling point, we will use this one. Okay, guys? Understood? Next. Second one. What is the second point of significance of melting? Melting point. Everybody, same point here also.
Check
Yes, please.
Sir, it know the
Check the
purity of
Okay, to check the purity. So for example, let me take now to check the purity. I'll say the alcohol acetone. Let me take acetone. So acetone boiling point is 56. Example, acetone boiling point is 56. So suppose I have given you one acetone whose boiling point is 80. So is it a pure or impure? Yes, please. Is it a pure or impure? All of you? Impure. If I give you acetone whose boiling point is less than 56, then you tell me, is it a pure or impure? Everybody?
Impure.
It is impure. So to know the purity of the substance means every pure substance it will be having some particular boiling point. If you find it the substance boiling point is not exactly coming like what you have, then that is called as impure substance. Understanding? So that is the second importance. That is what? To check the purity. Is it okay, guys? Everybody? Yes, please. All of you. Then the third significance is, I have already taught you. You might be remember a few days before I have taught you volatile and non-volatile substances. Do you remember, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Please. That is what we used to call as nature of liquid. Now, for example, I will put 1 liter of petrol in a open container and 1 liter of water in a open container. So who will evaporate faster, petrol or water? Everybody?
Petrol.
Petrol. Understand? That is what? Because petrol boiling point is less than the water. Understanding? So the substances who can change their state easily. Suppose alcohol. If you take alcohol, basically ethyl alcohol, we can say boiling point is 78 degrees Celsius. So if you expose to the atmosphere, easily it will evaporate. Do you all understand, everybody? So that is why the substances who can change their state easily, they are called as what substances? All of you? They are
Volatile.
called as what? Volatile substances. All of you remember that. Okay. So the substances who can change their state easily, what is to call volatile? Yes, Sanjay.
Volatile.
You know, I know that. Sanjay already knows this because he already studied. Write it. So it will gives the information about. It gives information about the volatile nature of the liquid. Volatile spelling you learn. Volatile nature of the liquid. Understand, Shivani? Hasini? That is what you have to remember it. So lower the boiling point is. It is more volatility or less volatility? Mari, Gokul Ras? Lower the boiling point. Less volatility or more volatility? Boiling point is less.
More
Sir,
volatile.
more
Understanding? Boiling point is more, less volatile in nature. Is it okay, guys? Please respond. All of you. Volatile means change of state from liquid state to what state? Liquid state to gaseous state. About the volatile, how fast liquid can changes to gaseous state. That is what volatile in nature. So if any substance easily can changes its state, then it is say high volatile or low volatile in nature. Everybody.
High volatile.
High volatile. Is it okay,
Sir,
guys?
one doubt, sir. When the temperature is high, it has high volatile in nature. No, sir. It can change into gas.
No, Mari.
sir.
That is due to the temperature. This is without temperature. Understanding? So generally, even if you expose to the atmosphere, they will evaporate. Understand, Mari? That is why you can see
Sir.
petrol and all, even you no need to boil it. You just expose to atmosphere, they will converting into gaseous state. But water also can be converting, but it will take more time or else more temperature is needed to evaporate it. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is what. So boiling point is low, then what will happen? More volatile or less volatile, everybody? Lower the boiling point, then what used to say, guys? Everybody, more will be its
Higher
volatility. Yeah, more will be its volatility. Is it okay, guys? All of you? Ma Lakshya, second significance is purity, Amma. For example, I will say petrol boiling point is 95 degrees. Now I will give you some petrol. You check the purity, I will ask. If you suppose your boiling point, you are getting that boiling is taking place less than 95, then I can say it is not a pure petrol. Or the boiling point is coming more than 95, then also it is not called as pure petrol. Understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that is what. Nothing is there. To find the purity of a liquids. Next. Third point. So lower the boiling point is, more will be the volatility or less will be the volatility? Everybody.
More.
All of you? More will be the less volatility. For example, so water boiling point. What is the water boiling point, everybody? All of
100
you?
degrees.
100 degrees.
Water boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. And let me take alcohol. Alcohol, for example, if I take the boiling point is 78 degrees Celsius, then tell me whose volatility is more? Water or alcohol?
Water.
Yes. Who is more in volatile? Everybody.
Water.
Alcohol.
Alcohol is more volatile
Alcohol.
in nature. That is what you have to remember. Is it okay, guys? Everybody? Yes, please. All of you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That is
Yes,
what you have
sir.
to make it. Next. So let me take some substances and examples. So substances and as well as what is their BP? BP means what, guys? Boiling point.
Boiling
Okay.
point.
Boiling
So
point.
first one is acetone. So acetone boiling point is 56 degrees Celsius. So it is more volatile or less volatile? Everybody. More volatile. Ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol or alcohol we used to call it as 78 degrees Celsius. Also we can call it as spirit, guys. Alcohol, spirit. The what the people used to drink. Alcohol is the ethyl alcohol only. Okay. Spirit we used to say. Next, benzene. If you take the benzene, the boiling point is 80 degrees Celsius.